Hey folks, today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. A close and trusted friend of mine recently suggested that a lot of my content is of a serious and somewhat depressing nature. So he thought, and I agree, that it might be a good idea for me to show you the lighter side of my personality by talking about entertainment that I enjoy. Based on this, I've come up with a concept that I'm going to call the Ghostwriter Recommends, in which I will tell you about things I have seen or read, which I think that you as my audience may also appreciate. I'm not going to set any limits on the things I recommend. They may be old and they may be new. I'm basically just going to do these as I think of things that you might like. I'm going to kick this series off in the most Ghostwriter appropriate fashion I can think of by discussing Netflix's anime adaptation of the beloved video game franchise Castlevania. There are currently 2 seasons available to stream, with the second one having been released just recently. I first found the show by accident while browsing through the Netflix library, and when I did, I felt a rush of excitement because I recognized the name from the days of my youth when I played one of the Castlevania games on my old black and white Nintendo Game Boy. My excitement was accompanied by a sense of trepidation because when Netflix acquires the rights to a beloved franchise with a devoted fan base, there is a good chance it will allow the adaptation's writers to turn the property into a heartless vehicle for political and ideological propaganda, as it has done with the likes of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I'm happy to report though that with Castlevania at least, this is not the case. As with many of the games that came before it, the show is set in medieval Europe and follows the adventures of an unlikely trio of characters putting their lives on the line to prevent the ultimate vampire lord, Dracula, from committing genocide against the human race. All 3 of our heroes possess unique skills and abilities which will aid them in their quest to vanquish the eternal master of the night before he is able to complete his monstrously malevolent plan. First up, we have Trevor Belmont, a vampire hunter and last son of the Belmont clan, a family who have fought Dracula and other dark entities for centuries. Next, there is Cypher Valnadis, a powerful member of a nomadic tribe of scholar magicians who seeks to conserve arcane knowledge and eradicate evil wherever she finds it. Rounding out the team is Alucard, the enigmatic half-mortal son of Dracula himself. The first element I want to discuss is the art style. While obviously Japanese in origin, it feels completely organic in depicting a story set in Eastern Europe, and the art is so epic and engaging that you truly believe that this is a world that could plausibly exist. Furthermore, both the plot and the characters are compelling and complex. A wonderful cast of voices is able to bring the motivations and emotions of characters to life through subtle yet emotive performances. Maybe my favorite thing about the show is that even in his very clearly stated desire to wipe out all of humanity, the writers have somehow made Dracula into a sympathetic and likable character. We as viewers may not agree with his goal, but we can certainly come to understand why he would pursue it. As you should by now be able to tell, I would suggest this show to anyone who has a taste for the spooky, the dark, and the macabre. Be warned though, it is definitely not suitable for children. Feel free to let me know in the comments what you think of this new kind of video. And if you would like to support my content further, then please consider becoming a monthly patron of mine on Patreon. However, if you do not want to commit to monthly support, I gladly accept any and all once-off contributions via PayPal. For now, farewell.